Welcome to Impossible Battles, Season 1. Who wins 1,000 piranhas or one saltwater crocodile? Piranhas are fierce, razor teeth, fast in the water, and deadly in numbers. But a saltwater crocodile? It's a living tank. Over 2,000 pounds, armored with bony plates tougher than steel, and a bite force of 3,700 pounds per square inch. The strongest of any animal alive. Piranhas swarm and bite, but crocodile skin is built to survive shark attacks. Unless the croc is wounded and bleeding, the piranhas don't stand a chance. It would thrash, kill dozens with a single swipe, and tank the rest like a juggernaut. Winner, saltwater crocodile. A battle-hardened fortress, impossible to tear down. One is a fifth-generation fighter jet, stealthy, fast, and armed to the teeth. The other, a legendary dragon, armored in impenetrable scales, with fire that melts stone. Smaug is massive, nearly indestructible, and fiercely intelligent. The F-22 strikes from miles away, firing missiles at supersonic speeds. But there's a catch. Smaug has only one weak spot. If the pilot finds it, the dragon falls. If not, the raptor becomes a fireball. Winner? The F-22. Raptor, precision, speed, and modern firepower win the day. Who wins? 100 house cats or one Utah raptor? The Utah raptor can easily kill a cat in one strike. Claws through soft tissue, rapid bites. 100 cats attacking at once could potentially overwhelm. Clawing, biting from all angles. But realistically, cats aren't natural pack hunters. Most house cats would scatter rather than swarm. Without serious coordination, the velociraptor could pick them off a few at a time. The Utah raptor would carve a path through them. Winner, Utah raptor. Who wins? 500 ducks or one honey badger? Ducks can peck, flap, and swarm, but can't penetrate the honey badger's skin or seriously injure it. With razor-sharp claws, powerful jaws, and armor-like skin, the honey badger shrugs off attacks that would kill lesser animals. 500 ducks might eventually tire the badger out with endless flapping and confusion over a long time. But ducks tire faster than the badger. Winner? The honey badger, fearless, furious, and impossible to stop. Who wins, polar bear or a great white shark? One apex predator of the land, one apex predator of the sea. In open water, the great white shark strikes fast. 4,000 psi bite force, built for kill shots. The polar bear? Powerful swimmer, deadly claws, and brute strength. But here's the catch. In deep water, the shark dominates. In shallow water or land, the bear takes control. Winner? If it's deep, the shark wins. If it's shallow, the bear rules. Who wins? A moose or 15 wolves? One titan of the forest, the moose. 15 relentless hunters, the wolves. The wolves attack with speed, coordination, and endurance, nipping, dodging, waiting for weakness. But the moose fights with sheer size, crushing kicks, and deadly antlers, able to kill with a single strike. If the moose runs, it tires and falls. If it stands and fights, the wolves risk death. Winner? The moose, but only if it holds its ground. Who wins? 10 grizzly bears or one T-Rex. The bears are massive, relentless, and armed with claws and fangs. But the Tyrannosaurus Rex is the apex predator of a lost world. The bears swarm with speed and ferocity, aiming for the titan's legs and underbelly. But the T-Rex bites with crushing force. A single snap can end a bear instantly. If the bears dodge and coordinate, they can bring it down. If they falter, they're finished. Winner? The T-Rex, but not without a brutal fight. Who wins? The Iron Dome, a marvel of modern defense technology. The Dragon Swarm, fire-breathing, airborne nightmares. The Iron Dome can track and destroy rockets and missiles with precision. But dragons don't fly like missiles. They dodge, weave, and coordinate. Missiles launch, dragons fall. But can the Iron Dome shoot them all down? Once a few dragons get through, it's over. Winner? The dragons swarm, overwhelming through numbers and chaos. Who wins, a Balrog or two Jedi? In the heart of a dying world, a shadow awakens. The Balrog were a creature of flame and fury, born before time, bound to nothing. Two Jedi stand against it. Precision, discipline, the Force. They strike fast. They move as one. But the flame does not fear the light. Winner? The Balrog barely. Also, make sure you grab an Impossible Battles t-shirt. Link in description. Who wins? Roko's Basilisk or Cthulhu? One sees all futures. One ends all meaning. The Basilisk, an intelligence so vast, it punishes those who fail to help bring it into existence. A thought so dangerous, it spreads like a virus of fear. Cthulhu, a being beyond reason, beyond logic. A god of chaos, madness, and dreams. It cannot be predicted, because it does not think. It hungers. Cold precision meets infinite madness. Who wins? Or does the world simply stop making sense? Winner, Cthulhu. Also, make sure you grab an Impossible Battles t-shirt. Link in description. Who wins? 100 Marines or 10,000 rats? 100 U.S. Marines. Elite, armed, trained, coordinated. But not for this. 10,000 bloodlusted rats in tight, winding tunnels. No line of sight, no clear shots, just claws, teeth, and panic. Every tunnel is a trap. Every shadow could squeak. The Marines have flashlights, firepower, and fear. The rats have numbers and nowhere else to go. Shots fired, rats are flying everywhere, but there's just too many. Winner? The rats. Don't forget to grab an Impossible Battles t-shirt. Who wins? One Spartan hoplite or one Bengal tiger? The Spartan is armored in bronze, wielding a round shield and a 7-foot spear. Trained from childhood for war, disciplined, and deadly in formation. The Bengal tiger weighs over 500 pounds. It strikes from the shadows, faster than the eye can follow, with claws, fangs, and instinct honed by nature. The Spartan hears a sound. He turns, spear ready. But the tiger is already midair. A glancing strike, then claws rake his shield, and the second leap finds flesh. The fight ends in seconds. Winner, Bengal tiger, 70-30. Also make sure to grab an Impossible Battles t-shirt, link in the description. Who wins? One knight on horseback or one pterodactyl? A lance in his grip, steel at his side, and a war horse trained for battle. Above him, a pteranodon, 15-foot wingspan, razor beak. It hunts from the sky. The knight sees movement. He charges. The pteranodon dives. If the lance lands, it ends in one strike. But he misses. The pteranodon hits like a missile. Its beak punches through armor. The knight falls. The horse bolts. Winner, pteranodon, 60-40. Also, don't forget to grab an Impossible Battles t-shirt.